Hi planning friends, welcome to my latest video. I'm going to be showing you what I have done in my July setup for my month, because I confess I have done it already because I wanted to try out some stuff, and I'll be honest, I thought I was going to be setting up July in my new passion planner, which is just over here. Woo! But passion planner starts in August, so I was like, oh, okay, right. Well, so I've set up my monthly pages of July. I haven't really labelled it as July, so I'm gonna not scare you with my shocking lettering, but I put in all the things, and I've even had to add to it because my old job, which I don't even know if I've ever told you guys about. I may have done. I've been doing videos for nearly a year now, maybe longer. So I don't know if this has been a thing or not. But anyway, I used to help out. I say help. I did get paid for it at Theatre Train near where I live, which is a performing arts company. And my friend who runs it put a message out saying, "Oh, I need another assistant. Please help me." To generally the world at large. So I was like, well, I can help you for 3 weeks until the end of term, and then you can find someone for September. She was like, amazing, thank you. So I'm now doing that on top of potentially also work. Currently, work is still not a thing, but it has been a thing that I've dipped in and out of. There have been a few kind of work engagements where stuff's gone on, but you know, it is what it is. For 1st of July, I've just got to make sure that all the things are in, because there are some other bits. I've done a massive list of all my to-dos, and this is for the first week for definite. So I know that there is a Planners in Crime thing. I don't really have a colour for Planners in Crime, so I'm just going to write it in, because there's going to be a mugshot Monday, and I might start MMing them. So I'm going to put my PR order in that day because I want to see what the new releases are, because I always like to see the new releases. Then nothing on the Tuesday, possibly a work engagement, I don't know yet. Tots Play, PNC's anniversary, bins need to go out. Now what is the bin schedule? What is the bin schedule? I think we just put out the recycling. Yeah, so it's regular bins. Because ours is on alternate weeks, which is annoying, especially as we've had to, basically we've ordered a lot of things, and those things come in packaging, and instead of thinking, hey, we'll take it to the tip, somebody, not me, decided to put it in the recycling bin. So the recycling bin's full. And also the week before it went out late, and they arrived before we'd put it out. So our bin was missed. Oops, can't spell. So that wasn't great. And I say these are to put it out because it gets collected then on Friday. We have to do it the night before apparently. So I'm just going to find, here they are. These are the things I want to just put above there. And this was a kit that Ashley did ages ago, and she put it in my PR post. One of my first ones, in fact, which is great. And I was saving it for July because, as we all should know, July is Harry's birthday, and the lovely Neville's. So, and we all know that I'm a Harry Potter obsessive. There we go. So these are all in. Let's put those away. I'm going to need to order some more of those. I think I can't work out if I prefer that one or not. I do like the loopy text. Meh. It will fit in my passion planner actually. So that's what I'll do. Back to this, and then it's my bro's birthday, so I have to send a card. That's another to do. Send, or did I put it on there already? Nope. Send bro card. 16. My God, my bro's 16. Theatre train. Then I've also got theatre train because I need to chaperone for either their show or their rehearsal at Welwyn Garden City. I need to double check where it is. And then, because it is somebody's second birthday, she's having 2 parties. Now, 2 parties is a bit greedy, but our families are rather large, and that's just immediate family. So it's always better to have them split because then it spreads it out for her and us. And yeah, and then we've also got to sort out for our holiday as well. What? Oh, do you know what? I don't even know what that's about. I will have to check that out. That is mental. I can conceivably say that it could be in 1 month, but it won't be 3 times. Bonkers. Right, so that is all the things. That is all the things. So now we're going to go and do our week. I'm just going to do a quick time check because I'm filming on my camera again, my phone, and we all know that my phone hates me. So also I want to tell you guys while I'm laying down Washi, the fact that because form a sentence, because I have now rejoined the workforce, not that I wasn't working already, but you know, in my eyes, proper work, I have decided that purely because of data protection and all that jazz, I'm going to be doing a low sunshine, sorry, just distracting myself again. I'm going to be doing a bullet journal just for my teaching stuff. I have dug out an old grid Leuchtturm that has been sitting on my shelf forever, and Ashley has very kindly offered to do some vinyls for me, which I am going to buy, and fill all that stuff in. So I've already started doing some stuff, and if you guys want to see a video of what I have done, a proper flip through, then let me know in the comments and I will certainly oblige. That will be more of a pen only situation though, maybe some washi here and there, and definitely tons of colour coding, but the stickers are not going to be used. Stickers are probably going to go into Passion Planner and this, and I'm actually hoping that this will even have been used up by the time I get to September, with a bit of like, that's peeling off, it's annoying. Anyway, back to the drawing of my life. So I'm going to use my light grey to outline this time, and do you know what, I don't even have my ruler. Where is my ruler? Right, okay, let's live a bit dangerously here. Whoa, okay. That's actually pretty painless. Let's do it without. This is no, famous last words. Now it's where it's going to all go wrong. I will be so glad when I don't have to draw weekly spreads anymore. All my weeklies as of August are going to be in the Passion Planner. So there are going to be quite a few blank pages left, I'm afraid. I will make use of them. I will do liberal amounts of notes. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Sleep is slowly returning to me. I even managed to have a nap today. which was very appreciated. I was reading and I just felt my eyes feeling a bit heavy, so I just rolled over and closed them, and before I knew it, hubby was waking me up at 9:30. So I was like, Okay, so I'm back. As you can see, I've not done anything, but secretly I have. Made a cup of tea, put the child back down to bed, got her a book, read her a book. Joys of kids, eh? Anyway, so those are... So I've got my things, so let's start writing them in at the bottom. So, okay, if you guys can hear that pitiful cry, that is my black cat Luna, who is a nightmare cat to get in if she goes out. She won't come in. And as we are probably going to go to bed in the next couple of hours, and we don't like her, because there is some nasty person in the county where I live, it's been on the news a few times, has been getting cats and being quite abusive. So we are very conscious of not leaving our cats out overnight for fear of something like that happening. So we do keep her in the evenings, but we let them out during the day. During the day is absolutely fine. Anyway, mugshot Monday. Nothing on Tuesday. Don't know if I'm working or not. Pay. What bins did I say it was? Who can remember? Who's paying attention? Not me. Black bins out. Well, I haven't got the starting times for those because they are on my phone, but meh. Right. Let's start, excuse me, putting in all the things. So my theatre train pen was labelled up ages ago, but because I haven't been doing theatre train for the best part of a year, I haven't. In fact, you know what? I think I have done it this academic year because we had some issues with somebody not paying me. So yeah, you guys probably do know about it. So 9 on Saturday until 1:30. And obviously this is one of my more vibrant colours because I don't use it very much. So I'm chaperoning for the show. That didn't come out as nice as I wanted it to. And then 4:30 until 6. Ironically, I've made more money this month on theatre train already than the money I've made working as a childminder. Partly because I haven't been able to work, but the pay is better. Right, so those things are in. Then we've got family time from, so Keris's party is 2:30-ish until everyone wants to go home, but I would imagine it'll be about 8 at the latest. And Keris's party is from 1 on Sunday until probably then when everybody wants to go home. So, as I say, it's much easier to have several sittings, although I don't know what my dad's doing. He hasn't even mentioned about coming over, so I don't know whether he will or not. Okay, so that is all we need to put in. Keris is cut yet. So Tots Play is, well, I leave at 10:30. Can't even see the lines today. 10:30. I normally get back about 12 because it's a long walk. Okay, so those are the things that are definitely in. I'm also going to do, so in order to fill things up, I am going to try and put in, my weekly spread. That was Friday, and I used foil that week. There we are. Ooh. Ah, there we go. Nice glitzy. Pretty. Okay, and then I did some notes because my green journal is not set up for teaching, so those are all my notes from the inset day that I attended. And then these foils were seriously limited edition because poor Ashley's machine broke part way through. I've got to obviously put in that in, but it's been a bit of a mad couple of days. I know everything that I've done and got done and everything, so I'm just not gonna put that in. Right. Do I want to foil some more, or do I want to do something else? Let's use some foil. Okay. So I'm going to try to split my important information. I'm going to try and, right, priorities for Monday. Let's get my Oreos out as well. I like a bit of Oreo. Okay. Monday is a very important day. I have to clean up the buggies because I've been saying that I've been going to do that for ages, but it has to be done. They need to be out of the house. They need to be out of the house. It's quite important. I'm also going to, in the meantime, do at least one load of washing on Monday. I'm going to use it from this. This is my school Oreos, but I want the desk one because I need to list buggies for sale because we've now got the most amazing buggy. It's an amazing buggy. It folds down to like the size of a carry-on suitcase. It's great. What else do I need to do? Oh, I didn't have some. I had a whole sheet of them. Silly me. Right, my battery's running a bit low, but I'm going to crack on anyway. I'm going to use that one. Hang a minute, what's happening on Monday? I'm going to use that Penelope from Mugshot Monday. And I don't know if I've got those Penelopes, but I'll certainly have a look. I don't have any Penelopes on the phone. Do I have any? I don't think I have any Oreos on the phone either, because it was something that I decided not to get because I was just like, hey, just call them, just write it down. Oh, I don't know. Just write it down. So Monday, that is 1st of July. Wow. Right, those are my big things that I want to get done. One thing that I am going to try and do is calls to make. Now I also want to read one chapter of La Belle Sauvage. Which is the Book of Dust books. I really loved his Dark Materials books. They were amazing. And yeah, I want to do that. So I've been reading this book since the beginning of the year, and I keep renewing it. Right, we're gonna move over to Tuesday. Tuesday is a day of not a lot. Oh no! Oh no. Oh, right. That is tragic. That is tragic. Oh man, where's my knife? I don't have a knife. My knife is not here. That is sad. Okay, well it's not the end of the world. It's not the end of the world. Sometimes these things happen, although they look like they're happening a lot on this sheet. So all I'm doing with these is just following the line. I mean, it's scoring up for my journal, but never mind. Just to make sure that I can peel them off without upsetting myself again. That's better. See, just needed a bit of help. That's all it was. That's all it was. Okay, onwards and upwards. Right, Tuesday. I will focus on tidying the office. I feel like I've been doing this office forever. Do you know what? I'm just going to do this. Ugh. Because it's been happening forever. Tidy office. I think what it is I'm one of those people that doesn't just tidy, they purge and they sort. There's no point putting stuff away if you don't want it. And quite often I'll find that I'll put something away that I do want and open the place where I've put it and go, there's no room for it here. And oh, but I don't need that thing or that thing or that. And then I end up sorting through that whole thing just to put away the one thing that I wanted to put away. Drives Chris crazy, drives me crazy if I'm totally honest. But at the same time, I think that's a good way to do it because you don't want to keep hoarding rubbish. I'll see if I need to call Pacey again. Clean the tank. I'm going to use that because the tank makes me sad. The reason I'm cleaning the fish tank is because we have a new one. We have a new fish tank. It's humongous, gigantic humongous. And Chris is really happy because there's more room for his fish. And when we were moving the fish, it wasn't 3 babies that I moved, it was 6. And the fish that was mouth brooding also is opening her mouth now. So she's clearly spat out some babies somewhere, but we just don't know where and we don't know how many. So we've got lots of babies in the tank. So yeah, I'm gonna need to go out on Tuesday. That's annoying. Oh yeah, something else I want to do. I got a bike, not an exercise bike, a proper bike with a child seat for Keris, and I'm really excited. But I haven't ridden a bike in a really long time, and when I first got on this bike I was like, oh my goodness. It was fast and I'm not used to being fast, and it was a bit unsettling, but I've got into the swing of things. I need to list that fish tank as well. I want to sell it. It's rubbish. Yeah, so I want to make sure that I ride my bike for at least 20 minutes every day because I want to be able to ride my bike to school. These should actually go into daily habit trackers. We'll see how I go this week because my arthritis has not been good. And I'll be honest, if my feet are still as bad as they feel right now, riding a bike won't be a thing tomorrow. It's really annoying. I've had it and I've ridden it once and it's been nearly a week. So it's not good. Ride bike for 20 minutes, read 1 chapter, and tidy Kane's room. I'm not going to do that day because that is another kind of wow moment. Do it Wednesday. She has got so many toys. List toys. Because basically she keeps getting influxes of soft toys. So for Easter, her first Easter and this Easter, people were like, well, we don't want to get her eggs because she can't have them, so we'll get her a soft toy. And then the first Easter, everyone bought her bunnies, which was lovely, but she's now got a zillion and one rabbits. And this year she got loads of toys. And then obviously she got loads of toys from everybody while she was in hospital. And she already had a ton of toys. So no more soft toys for Keris, please. Thank you, family. I sound really ungrateful, but there's only so much room and somebody refuses to put up shelves. So, yeah. Right, I'm going to have a slurp of tea. As I'm going into town, I could possibly pay in the cheque that we have received. Let's see, sort out paying in slip and cheque. So I'll remind him to do that. Maybe able to do some washing. So let's have Penelope this time doing some washing. Oh, Penelope doesn't do washing. Roxy does. Where are my Roxys? Let's have Roxy doing some washing. Oh, he's watching the IT crowd without me. But I do need to change the sheets. So let's do that on there as well. Because what I did was I got these to remind me to change the sheets. Wednesday, what else is happening Wednesday? Wednesday we've got mummy time. I'm really hoping that my new school, because my new school is, I think I've already said, is giving me 1 day off a week but split across 2 days. I'm really hoping that's going to allow me to carry on with that. Sorry to any of my male followers who think that this is an overshare, but it's necessary because I'm going on holiday. And this is not, I'm going to ride for 20 minutes and stop. This is ride for at least 20 minutes because it's about a 10-minute cycle to and from school. So if I get my stamina up, then, you know, it's all good. I think that's everything. Now I'm going to put the stickers down for Thursday and put in the important or the notable dates, because it's here where all the birthdays and anniversaries and stuff are happening, and the more timed appointments are happening on here, so there'll be less opportunity to do other things. Okay, so Thursday is sorry about the buzzing. I do believe that is my fridge. Sometimes if you move stuff or bang them, they stop doing that noise. Right. Friday, I would argue we also need to pack as a matter of urgency. 4th, 5th. Oh, I didn't leave enough room for the date. Silly me. That doesn't look too bad actually. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, my battery's running out, so I don't know how well this is doing now. And you just got cut off again because of my medicine alarm. So I'm just gonna quickly, so I'll just tell you what's gonna happen. So On these days, obviously, there's going to be bike and reading going on, plus probably more housework. And in fact, definitely more housework because we've got 2 parties. Then we've got Keris's parties those days, and then it's her actual birthday. So I'm going to just get one more Oreo out because I got them especially for this day. I could actually add one to George's. There we go. And let's put one in for George as well, so he can have a bit of cake. There we go. Cool. So that is my week as it is, with all the free bits as well. Just throwing some pens on the floor. I'm going to leave you looking at my week because no timed appointments here, so I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do. Okay, right, well, I'm going to sign off now, and in the meantime, may all your plans come true. Have a lovely week.